Hey everyone, how's it going? It's that nerd Ryan here, and my light's not in the right section. There we go. And thank you guys for stopping by today. I'm actually going to be doing a little bit of an oldie of our retrospective review of movies. So basically what a retrospective review is to me is I haven't seen the movie in a while, but it's one of my favorite movies. And I honestly didn't have time to watch a movie this week, so we're going to cover it. Technically, I'm also doing this because there's no recommendations this month, so remember to recommend a movie for me to review to you guys. There was one that a coworker suggested for me, but it's not on any streaming service. It was called Short Circuit. I was planning on watching it, but couldn't find it anywhere. So anyways, I'm going to be talking about Anchorman, which is one of my favorite movies. Now, recently I've come to realize a lot of people don't actually like Will Ferrell's humor that I'm around, which is very interesting to me because I think he is very funny. But I understand humor is different for everybody. I'm not a big fan of Jim Carrey humor, although I did like him in Sonic and Batman Forever, but a lot of the other stuff is like, okay, he's a little too much. But anyway, so I understand like people not liking Will Ferrell humor, although I have to say this movie does so much more than Will Ferrell humor. Yes, he's the main character, he is Ron Burgundy, but Steve Carell, Paul Rudd, and the guy that plays Champ Kind also make this movie. So does Christina Applegate in this. There's just so much talent in this movie, and such a funny, stupid premise that just makes it a phenomenal movie. So for those who don't know what it's about, is it's in the 70s. There is a news team led by Ron Burgundy, played by Will Ferrell, making, like, just kind of figuring out how to do the news. And it's during the change where they start doing like a sort of live feed of like situations going on and everything, and it boosts them up. There's a rivalry between the women and the men, a lot of 70s sexism jokes, stuff like that. The movie is definitely not for like today. Like I don't think it would be able to be made today, which is sad to say. Because, I mean, like, stuff like Blazing Saddles definitely cannot be made today. But, like, stuff like this, it's like, it's still funny, but people get offended. And that's what stinks. But this movie is just has some of the best jokes, best scenes in a comedy, in my opinion. One of my favorite scenes in this movie, which I was actually thinking about it yesterday because I was looking at clones and perfumes while I was working, and they had, deodorants, and Night Panther was one of them. And I was just thinking of the Sex Panther scene in Anchorman where it's like 60% of the time it works all the time. But yeah, it's like stuff like that, like stupid lines that make no sense. Another great scene actually is with Steve Carell. It's with the group when they first hire Christina Applegate's character and everybody's yelling. And Steve Carell just goes, I don't know what we're yelling about! Loud noises! It's just, that represents Steve Carell's character perfectly in that movie. Every character has like a time to shine in this movie. Same with the second movie, there's times to shine for characters. I just don't like the second movie as much because I've seen that one probably about 1,000 times due to an ex. But it's just great. I mean, there's a news anchor fight scene that's hilarious too, that I just love. But yeah, it's a good movie. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. Highly recommend. Next week we'll be doing a DC film. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to smash that subscribe button. Have a great day.